So this is what your backup plan's for. Figuring out what is it where I can still feel like I am honoring me as a priority and making it through. So enjoy creating your backup plan and following through with you always on the top of your priority list.
Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Welcome back to the show, friend, and today is Challenge Day. We often talk about setting yourself as a priority and making sure that you identify what your priorities are and put you at the top of the list, because without you, nothing else happens. But what happens to those days when there's conflicting priorities and I just can't go to the gym? I'm choosing not to take the time to meal prep. I'm choosing not to do these things for these other priorities. So today the challenge is to create your backup plan. What is the minimum? Say, project management, we call it the minimum viable product. What is the minimum that we need to put out in order to have a successful application? Doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles. It's got what it needs to get it done. So what is your minimum that you can do? So maybe I don't make it to my yoga class. Maybe I can do my backup plan is 10 cat-cows and some breathing exercises at night as I'm going to bed. Maybe I don't have time to meal prep, so I get some pre-prepped meals from the grocery store or join a meal prepped subscription product. Any of these things you can do as your backup. I have a son that says, I'm an exercise junkie. I exercise every day, but he has a backup plan. If he can't make it to the gym, he makes sure he does 10 push-ups and 10 set-ups every night before going to bed. That is his backup plan. He will not go a day without doing his exercise. So this is what your backup plan's for. Figuring out what is it where I can still feel like I am honoring me as a priority and making it through. So enjoy creating your backup plan and following through with you always on the top of your priority list. Thank you for joining. If you love the show, share it with your friends. The more people we can touch, the more people are helping create themselves as a priority. So thank you for joining and stay tuned for the next episode.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss the next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.